Hello and welcome to Random Packet Loss. My name's Kieran Maxey and today, as always, I am joined by Nick. Hello, Nick.
Hi there, Internet and Maxey.
Hello. So, this is the first game from the London BABW, hosted by the lovely Emily Miller. And it looks like we've got Dan on the left playing Build of Nations. Someone's playing Build of Nations.
C'est bon.
And Matt on the right playing Valencia, and we've gone right in. Looks like first turn was score a hostile takeover, which, you know, seems like a solid play out of Wayland. So, don't know, what do you think we're going to see here out of Build of Nations?
Well, I think we're going to see lots of money and meat damage plays. Like this is the thing, Builder of Nations, I don't think I've ever seen it kill anyone, but it'll just chip away at you like an annoying little weasel.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I've never actually seen Build of Nations played.
Or other woodland mammal nipping at your calves like that.
Yeah. The interesting thing here is that there was a recent errata to Build of Nations, because on the card it says whenever you encounter a piece of ice with advancement. Now it says when an encounter with a piece of ice with advanced encounter ends, so it happens at the end of the encounter, which I'm guessing they're going to be playing with the old version because, like, that's what it actually says on the card. But I'm slightly confused as to why they did that, but maybe will become apparent when we actually see the deck being played. But it looks like both players on lots of money here. Matt just installed and cleared Liberated by the looks of it. And Dan just swimming in bad publicity there. So, also just getting run on HQ. Oh, is that?
That's a
builder, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a builder.
Builder in the nation.
Builder in a builder.
I know we've got a reader.
Buildception.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna build this deck, like a piece of ice that advances your ice, it's good. Oh man,
it's a pity because there's not a lot out. Oh wow, that was.
Yeah, I'm loving this aggro play.
Daring. I'm loving it.
Yeah, I love this aggro play from Dan. I mean, I guess that's how you got to do it, really. I guess the advantage of playing something like Build of Nations is that no one's going to have a bloody clue what you're doing.
I mean, the sad thing about Builder of Nations right now is that there's not a lot of stuff out there to advance its size for it. But hopefully that'll be changing soon by the end of the cycle.
Possibly. I mean, I'm still not convinced anything could make it good. But, it looks like we've got a Cobra here that's hitting a Net Ready Eyes and a Deja Vu. Oh, and there's a...
Wow.
Ooh.
Haven't seen you for a while.
So that's is it Posted Bounty?
Posted Bounty.
When you score...
You got there first. I was like, what's the name of that card?
I think it's when you score it, you may sack the agenda, take your bad publicity to give the runner a tag. It's almost sort of like the Wayland Breaking News, as in a strictly worse version.
Yeah, it was like the early kill shot, wasn't it? You know, just stick it down, advance it twice, cross your fingers, don't breathe.
I mean, it's certainly a good threat card because, like... Well, you know, sometimes if
it's a threat card.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know whether it needed that adjective necessarily. You know, that was very charitable of you.
Oh. You're gonna get a slap in a second.
I'm sorry.
So, but yeah. So I believe Matt. In fact, I'm pretty damn certain that he's playing sort of Temujin Wizard rather than sorry, not Wizard. Temujin Valencia. Rather than a sort of like Dumble fork or McGonagall fork, as it's sometimes called.
Clearly someone's been playing Temujin Wizard.
A few people were at this tournament. I think there were at least 3, maybe, I think there were 4 like Temujin Anarch decks. It was weird, kind of, it seemed like just before the tournament, like a lot of people, myself included, kind of just decided to start playing just Temujin out of Anarch, and it turned out to be quite good, so...
A lot of Shapers decided they'd be playing Temujin out of Shaper as well.
Yes, I think a lot of people just decided they should play Temujin because it's a really, really good card.
A lot of Criminals, funnily enough, decided they'd be playing Temujin out of Criminal.
Yeah, I mean, like, everyone just plays... All Criminals just play 3 Temujin in the deck, right?
I can't think of anyone who wouldn't.
But... So far... It's kind of... So... There's not a lot of ice from this ID, which is based around advanceable ice. So I'm curious to see whether this is just like a design of the deck, or just hasn't seen the ice. I'm very, very curious what Dan's game plan is here. I mean, it's. I
Well,
feel like.
there goes the Cobra.
Yeah, that's.
And there goes the medium.
There goes the medium. This could be quite a short game.
This could end really, really quickly. Oh.
Yeah, definitely. So there's an Atlas.
It'll be interesting to see how Dan reacts to that.
I mean, hopefully by installing some ice, you'd think. I mean...
That piece of ice per se, or?
Yeah, oh...
It's good that he's got two
okay.
pieces of ice coming down.
So,
That
okay,
at least adds like an element of mystery as to what Matt will hit next.
Yeah, there we go. There's a bit more... That should hopefully give Dan what he needs to kind of claw back out of this. It's a little bit too early to say. I mean, medium, while being an absolutely fantastic card, like, it's... Like, Matt doesn't really have the board state to really kind of... You know, get the lock on. Because medium works excellently in the late game when you basically have all the answers to all the ice that they put down. Right now, there we go, 2 pieces of ice. That's going to keep Matt out.
Now it's just a question of which order you put them down in.
So there was a changeling, wasn't there?
Yep.
So changeling on a firewall.
That's right.
Either were good. I mean, I'd be tempted to. I guess you advance the changeling obviously to make it a sentry. I mean, there's a mimic in the bin, so. Oh, employee strike. Do you even bother playing employee strike? I mean, that'd definitely be the unfun play.
Well, I mean,
You know.
I don't see him scoring any agendas anytime soon.
True.
Perhaps it's nice. Employee strike's always a little bit on top versus IDs like this.
Well, I don't know. It's slightly worse against decks with horrifically bad ID abilities, like Build of Nations.
Fair.
But we'll see. I mean, the question is, has Dan just been a cheeky bastard and put down another Atlas there? I think it's unlikely. Like,
Somehow I doubt that.
yeah, I mean, there's only 1 Atlas left in the deck. This is the problem with Wayland, really, is that they only have 1 set of 3/2s, and you never really want to play them as 3/2s because, like, Atlas is so good when you over advance it.
I mean, what he can do at this stage is be even cheekier and then set up a server with a price tech in it. Maybe sort of try and score some little tempo hits off Matt.
That could be good. Oh, here we go. So this is being iced. So maybe that was a price tag. Certainly one of those is an upgrade. No, still no advances on ice.
He's giggling there. Clearly he knows something we don't.
No, I do want to know what's in that server. Again, like, just no advancements here. I mean, you're generally not worried about, like, Wayland scoring out an agenda unless they advance it.
Matt's looking a bit pensive here. I'm sure he's as confused as we are about what he does next. Alright, he'll want to build board state, but I guess there's just going to be a little bit of temptation to... Oh,
here we go.
there we go.
I mean, you run it. Like, I don't think Matt's too scared here. Like, he's in a good position. That's another medium in hand.
He can probably shoulder the meat damage at this point.
Yeah. Not sure what.
Wait,
what?
I think he just...
Oh, so he didn't actually run it?
Yeah, just hesitate a little bit on that.
Yeah. Okay, so
There's
here's
another hostile.
seems good. Like, that's just gonna give Dan just a good money advantage, which might make Matt a bit scared of the kill here.
Yeah, this is one thing about Builder of Nations. It does play very well with fear, a little bit.
I guess so.
Like, it's intimidating in that really small, insidious way.
Yeah.
Once again, like a weasel.
Yes. I mean, so it looks like Matt's going to make an entrance here. And I definitely saw Temujin and a blackmail. Now, Temujin... I think here, Temujin on HQ would be amazing.
That would be great.
Like, I think... like Temujin is actually just a really good HQ pressure card. Because I think... agendas tend to build up in HQ. If they're not being scored and they're not being Jacksoned, then HQ is just like an agenda filter. So if you can make money while running it, you know, it's either free money or free access, depending on which way you look at it. It's just fantastic.
And you're right, there's every chance there might be an agenda in HQ at this point. That
Yeah.
being said, both players have done a great job of both scoring or stealing all the agendas that we've seen up to this point. So I don't think he's going to be flooded.
Possibly not, but certainly, you know, I think, you know, running HQ 5 times to clear Temujin
Oh wow.
would not be a bad play here. And this
Two
is
cards in the
interesting.
server.
Man. So, how do you price it think that is? 2 or 3?
I want to say 2. But I could be surprised.
It looks like
Injects into a Temujin's and a Blackmail.
It looks like-
I saw the first 2 cards.
Matt set up the make an entrance inject play, which is fantastic. I think he just put the Yogg on top, drew it, and then just injected.
Nice.
And drew all the rest of the cards.
That's tasty.
No, that is some tasty. That is one of the great things you can do with make an entrance. Make an entrance is one of those cards. It's like it's really strong, but it's also really skill intensive. I think.
I remember everyone said when it was announced it wasn't going to be any good. Then suddenly everyone was just running it about a week later.
You mean after Timmy Wong played it?
Yeah.
No, it's a really good card. Like, if you... The trouble is that it requires you to plan out your next 2 turns. Like, if you can use that card well, it just gives you so much information. You can just trash cards you don't need. But, as I say, it's a hard card to use. Because you have to be really ruthless with, like, trashing cards you don't need now.
Do you get attached to your cards much? Oh, there's the Temujin.
It can... I mean,
Let's see if he digs up anything.
I think it's a good play. Good to
There's
know.
the Scorched.
But looks like there was just 1 run. You know, I think that's fine. I don't think Matt is too worried if an agenda gets if HQ is iced up here.
That's true.
So it looks like there was Jackson there. So the other 2 are upgrades. So I'm still thinking 2 Prospects. Still no advanced ice. I mean, probably because like advanced bull ice is bad. But yeah, so there's an ice on HQ. So that's a good point there. I mean, you do start to wonder, you know, was playing the Temujin there a good play just to kind of force Dan to find the answers, or would it have been better to save it for this turn and then just run HQ 3 times?
I mean, when I throw down a Temujin, I'd like to get at least 2 runs out of it, if not more.
Yeah.
Like,
But then again, like, that Temujin's still sitting there. Like, Matt isn't short of money here.
at the very least, it's passive pressure.
Yeah. Like, Matt isn't short of money here. That Temujin's going to be there for the rest of the game, probably. He can just run HQ whenever he can and just make that money slowly. Like,
Yeah.
Matt's in no rush here. He's not really under any pressure. So, okay, so it is Grimoire. Man. I'm slightly unsure how much money Matt has, because I'm not sure what kind of tokens he's using. I think those might be like 2s or something. I don't know. I think he's on reasonable money. He's got 3 bad pub right now.
That's a lot,
Oh, God.
even for a whale match.
Well, obviously, one of them was Valencia's fault. But, oh my god. It does make you wonder what kind of ice Dan is running, because bad publicity does really change the maths on what ice you play. Because anything that just attempts to tax credits suddenly becomes a lot worse. I mean, look at how bad Tollbooth looks at this stage.
But I mean, you look at Matt's breaker rig at the moment, it's just a Yogg and a David, so credits aren't really applicable at the moment.
Exactly. So do you just run gear check ice and just...
For the moment, yeah.
I mean, for the moment, yeah. I mean, you've got that changed things quite good for that.
To be honest, actually, perhaps one of the first things I think Dan wants to do is just ice, like, if he's got advanceable ice on HQ, just pop a counter on there, because it's giving him a free point of meat damage every time Matt goes for his Temujin. And that can count for a lot in the long term.
Yeah, that's very tempting. I mean, as much as... That's just kind of like the Build of Nations ability. It's not really going to contribute to a kill so much.
I don't think it's ever going to close that kill, because people will play around that. What it does do is give you nice little micro tempo hits that the runner doesn't really think about in the same way that a pop-up window does.
I guess the trouble is it's only once per turn.
Yeah,
so
it's still not a great ability.
No.
And like, if you got it, you might as well flaunt it.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible that Dennis just wants the 40 card deck at this point.
That's true.
Hey!
And who wants to play Grendel?
Grendel doesn't have a 40 card deck, I don't think.
Oh, Christ. Sorry.
It's a 10 influence ID.
I don't really play this game.
That's quite good. I mean, Grendel's not bad, really. It's just... I mean, like, that 10 credit head start is quite significant, especially if you're going on a kill plan. I've already been killed by Barry's Grendel deck.
I think a lot of people today were actually killed by Barry's Builder of Nations deck, as I remember.
Oh, man.
Yeah. He June-bugged a guy in the first game.
That's nice. But yeah, here we go. Another Atlas scored. How many points won now?
What?
Yeah, right, you missed that.
I literally turned away for a second and missed it. That actually happened.
Dan's on 6 points now, I think.
It's impressive.
The trouble is now... I mean, hang on, is there another... There's another hostile in the deck, isn't there? I think so, because I think he scored 2 Atlases and 2 hostiles. Yeah. I mean...
He could even score a posted bounty.
Yeah, like... yeah, so... Actually... Dan's done pretty well here, just on the Never Advance game, which is not something you really see out of Wayland all that much, maybe because they don't have that many... Again, they don't have many 3-2s.
I mean, he seems to be playing a rush build here, which is great, considering that Matt doesn't really have many breakers out at the moment.
No, not right now. I mean, Matt hasn't run ice too much. I mean, this is the problem with Temujin Wiz over Dumble, I've found, is that it does have all the classic Reg Anarch problems of where the fuck is my breaker.
And you can see that on his face right now, can't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Matt has to be really feeling the pressure here. But there's a medium down. If he can just... If he can find his remaining breakers... He can just lock R&D and just lock this game down.
Like 1 or 2 big digs is really easily enough to take this back.
And also, if Matt steals the hostile takeover, suddenly he can, like, you know, take a deep breath, because that's a big threat here. Everything. Although also Dan. This could be it.
There's a run.
No, fast track.
Ooh,
so it's Chrysium.
Pauses over the Chrysium.
I mean, you have 3 bad pub. It's 2... Yeah, I think you do it.
Yeah,
like,
he's doing it.
It's 2 credits. Because that can just be... Otherwise...
Is he going in? Does he have enough money to go again? We have no idea of knowing.
Well, I mean, Dan hasn't raised any ice this game. This has been a really, like, kind of... Yeah.
He has the money to do so, so you wonder whether it's a timing thing that he's looking for.
Maybe, yeah, I mean, I don't really know why Dan didn't res then. I mean, maybe... I mean, unless Dan has, like, a kill combo in hand.
Or a particularly beefy piece of ice on that remote.
Yeah. Here comes Data Sucker. That comes in with a counter because of Grimoire. Yeah, it's kind of coming together for Matt now. So he's on... I think he's on 5. So, again, like, kind of one agenda for either player here. So... I mean, it depends on what... Dan's agenda suite is here, whether there's another... I imagine there's probably at least another Oaktown in the deck.
What do you suppose it could be on the remote? Something like a curtain wall, even?
I don't know, but...
Builder Nations couldn't afford that, could it?
Not really.
No.
Getting a fast track here. Ooh. Fast track for the hostile takeover here would be...
It's a risky but rewarding play.
I mean... Yeah, I think it's worth it because, like, worst case scenario, Matt runs and steals it, which is sad because it means...
Oh, he's gone for the Oak.
Oh, this is...
Oh, we're definitely going to see some shenanigans here.
This is interesting.
All right, what's the ice? Call it.
Whoa, I don't know. I mean, so... A barrier would be good here.
A barrier would be good here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a Mimic in the bin.
A 4-strength barrier would be really good here.
My God, wow, this is... I have to admire, like, Dan's balls here.
His
like,
chutzpah.
Yeah, it's
Indeed.
just... He's just really, yeah. I mean, I guess when if you've got the guts to play Build of Nations.
Wow, I mean, he's really saying to Matt, you can't get in. Like, there is no way you can get in.
I mean, should he installs Advanced? Okay, Advanced Demise.
Keeps the Oaktown in his hand.
What? I'm so confused right now. Maybe it's because that's the last 2-pointer in the game.
Maybe he thinks it's safer in his hand than in R&D, which is fair because Matt is about to just medium the shit out of him.
Yeah, maybe. Hang on. So there's going to be 18 points in this deck. We've seen so 12 of those are on 3 Atlas, 3 Oaktown.
Rez is a builder.
Oh wow, there's 3.
Shenanigans are indeed afoot. Oh, but Yogg Sucker takes it out.
Oh man.
And there's the firewall.
Yeah, I think there were no more. I think the only agendas left in.
It's a beanstalk.
Oh, there was another Oaktown. Oh man.
I really wanted to
miscounted.
see what he had planned there.
Oh, that is a shame because yeah, but man, fair play to Dan. Like that was.
Yeah, you can see why he fast tracked now, just to reduce the agenda density. And
yeah, I miscounted, but I think that was probably the only 2-pointer left in R&D. The only agenda that wins Matt the game in one go.
Oh man.
But yeah, because I think the rest of them would have just been hostiles and what's that other agenda I'm thinking of? Posted bounty. Yes.
Damn it. What's that agenda? It's posted bounty.
Hey. But unfortunately, I do not have the full next game recorded, which is a shame because I'd love to stare at that lovely Max Altart some more. But it was not meant to be. So thank you very much from me, and thank you, Nick, for joining me.
Thank you.
And so I've been Kim Maxi. It's been Random Packet Loss. This has been Nick, and I'll see you next time.